I locked the fuck in, and what I knew was gonna happen happened. I think that's what sucks about me, that I know that I can slack because when I lock in, I'm gonna come back. Like it's all gonna come back. It's just like I'm there. It's not that I suck. It's not that I have no skills. It's not that. Let me restart that. Okay. I locked the fuck in and I started making money again. Like, so we're going to be doing a little recap for February. So, once again, we're doing Road to a Million. So, by the end of 2025, I will have made $1 million. I will have made $1 million underneath my name. And we were nowhere close to that in January. Every single month, I'm going to be doing these recap type things where, like, I talk about the month and kind of talk about what happened and how it's been going. And on my last video, well, I guess my not my last video, my first video that I made, which is what would you do if you weren't scared. That was my like introduction to the channel, but it was also kind of like a recap of how January was going. I had just moved into my apartment. I wasn't really locking in at work for the past couple of months. I wasn't really taking it seriously. I wasn't going out and working every single day. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I bought a whole course for sales training and I wasn't even joining all my calls every single day. So like, wait, it was terrible. I wasn't locked in. Literally, I was just letting it go onto the back burner and I just wasn't really caring. Like, I had money in the bank account. I had like 40K saved up and I was just chilling. Like I just moved into my apartment. I was comfortable. I think that's the key word. I was comfortable. And that's a big problem with me, I feel like. I feel like I get comfortable repeatedly. I'll grind my ass off till I get to a certain point, to the point where it's comfortable, and then I just stop. And I need to keep grinding past that point, which I'm learning to do now. I wish I would have learned it when I was younger, but at the end of the day, better late than never. So I've kind of always had that thing where I don't work as hard as I should because I know that when I do work, it's gonna be there. Like honestly, money's never really been too much of an issue for me personally. Not saying that like I've never struggled with money, but knowing where it's gonna come from, once I started a sales job at least, because I mean not to fucking be cocky, but I'm pretty good at sales. So once I started a sales job, like there was times where I would start losing money and I wasn't too worried about it because I knew I could just, step on it and then I would make a shitload of money the next upcoming months, which is kind of what happened. October, November, December, January, I really wasn't grinding how I should have been. The thing that sucks with solar is if you don't work, you're gonna suffer for that in the future. You can get a lot of installs and that's what happened with me in December. I had 3 installs and I actually had a fourth install. So I had all these installs that came in all at once, and then I stopped working. But then I started suffering for that in January because installs take about a month or two. So, then I had no more money coming in. So I started grinding, I started getting all these sales, but I'm not gonna see this money for at least maybe a month or two. So February, I locked the fuck in and I made a shitload of money. Actually, how much money did I make in February? Let's see. So in total projects, on all the projects that I sold this month in February, Monopoly money, because what I call it is Monopoly money because it's not in my bank account yet, but it's the commissions that I made from these projects. Like this is the commission from them. I made $51,897 this month in February. I got, how many was that? I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 sales this month in February, which is pretty fucking good. Now that I look at that, that's not bad. That's what, at least 2.5 sales a week, I think that is. Like if we take a look at that, 10 divided by 4, look at my fucking math, bro. I'm so smart. And out of that, one's already installed. So I made already 9,000, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? $9,283.20 off of a project I installed yesterday. So you already made 9 grand actually in my bank account this month. So what does that bring me up to a total to? Oh man, I think I've got it right here. I'm gonna flash the money right here of how much money year to date I've made today, right now as I'm recording this. I've got one project scheduled for install sometime this month in March, which that one's gonna pay me $8,830, and then I've got another one scheduled that's gonna pay me $8,770. So March is gonna be a good little month, and we're just gonna keep fucking grinding. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna slow down. Biggest things for me is I really need to lock in a routine. One thing that I keep lacking on is I don't have my morning routine down. When I do it, but I'm not doing it every single day. I need to just start locking in myself into a routine because it's hard to stay consistent when you don't have a routine. So that's where I need to make up for it. But it's it's been good. I have money in my bank account. I have money coming in. I'm spending money that I don't even know where the fuck it's going to. I'm literally gonna sit down and do my finances after this to see where I'm spending money into. Because in the past 3 months, I've spent $10,000 a month. I spent, what was it? 3,000. Look at this. I spent $37,292 in the past 3 months. That's literally somebody's yearly salary working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, if they're making $19.42 an hour. That's how much money I spent in the past 3 months. I spent someone's yearly salary in 3 months. That is insane to me. It's fucking crazy. I think a problem with a lot of entrepreneurs, with people who are trying to make it, who have these big goals for themselves, is they don't take time to acknowledge their wins and to realize where they are in the moment. When I look around, shit's pretty fucking good right now. I have an apartment. Like, I moved out into my own apartment again. I don't have to struggle for money. Like, I don't have to. Like, I'm trying not to spend money on just stupid shit, but I have everything that I want. Like, I got a fucking I got a MacBook. This is a MacBook with the M3 chip, so I'm using this for editing because I have a PC, but it's not the best for editing. So I got a MacBook right here, and I was able to just buy that. Got an Apple Watch, which I would never thought that I would have an Apple Watch, but then I was just like, you know what? I used to have this thing right here, which costs like $60. It's not even like a Fitbit, it's called an Amazfit, but it doesn't even track your calories correctly. I'm wearing what, like an $800 watch, right, almost a $900 watch right now. I damn near almost bought a Rolex, bro. Like, I need to I need to slow down because I'm spending money where I don't need to be spending it, but I have the money to spend, and that's nice. I like having the money to spend, and I need to just keep trying to reach my goal. Like, it's nice indulging and spending all the money that I have and doing all this stuff. It is nice, but this isn't anywhere near what I want. I need to keep in mind my goals and remind myself of what I want. My goal is to retire my parents. My dad is, oh my God, I think he's like 56, 57, 58, in his late 50s. My mom's in her 50s too. My dad still works, and I love the man. I respect him so much for it. And he instilled in me the work ethic that I have when I really think back on it. But he works almost 12-hour shifts 5 days a week still. He'll leave at 1 p.m. and come back at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. He works at a factory where they make nangshi noodles. And I mean, I respect the fuck out of him. He's a man who won't see his family suffer. As long as I can remember, we were never wealthy, we were never rich, but we were never dead broke. Like, we were never quote unquote struggling. And I need to repay him for that. There's personal reasons that, I have gone through, which I feel like I didn't do enough, or I didn't allow them. I'm not going to get into that, but I need to retire my parents. And I'm going to retire my parents. Like, I genuinely am. And it's a crazy thing just saying that and putting it out loud. And I've wrote it so many times, and I envision it and I see it. And it's literally, I will get to the point where my parents will never have to work a day in their life. And they can spend the rest of their life just relaxing and taking vacations and enjoying their life however that they want to live it. That is my ultimate goal. So having all these little material things, it's nice. Yeah, it's cool being able to spend the money on myself on things that I've always wanted. I always wanted a MacBook, but I never, literally never thought that I would buy myself one because they were so goddamn expensive. Like, never would have thought that. I would have never spent over $1,000 on a fucking laptop too. I mean, I don't even play games anymore, but I used to play games. And I was like, you can't even play games on it. But It's convenient, it's light, I like MacBook, I ain't gonna lie. But all the material stuff is cool, but I need to keep the vision in mind. And the vision is retiring my parents. And I will do that. My mom's, she's a teacher. My dad works at that factory. They're, I will retire my parents. It's not something that I want to do, it's something that I will do. So that's why I need to keep the vision in mind. I need to make, oh man, am I really about to do this right now? I'm about to do this right now. Oh, fuck. Let's see here. The thing is that I messed up. So I'm way ridiculously behind on my goal for what I need to hit in order to make $1 million. The thing is, though, I'm not giving up because if I could make this much money with barely locking in February, and I barely just made my first money from what I made in February, from locking in February. I'm getting another, what, probably around $16,000 this next month from what I locked in February. Um, but year to date, as of right now, I've made $23,859.14. So that means to make $1 million this year, I still need to make $976,140.86. Meaning that from now until the end of the year, I need to make $97,614.07 every single month. So realistically though, this could only be, let's see, I'm gonna do some math later on, but this is my goal. Fuck man, fuck. Oh my god. See, it seems like such a big number, but I know that I could hit it. I just need to strategize better. I need to get more consistent. I need to sell bigger systems. I need to get better at sales. I just spent another $5,000. I had bought, I don't know if you guys know who Jeremy Miner, I bought his training course last year. And the thing is, I absolutely wasted my money. Not because of the course, because the course did genuinely train me on a lot of good stuff, but because I never even joined, I didn't take advantage of it. We had calls 5, 6 days every single week, and I would literally join none of them. I joined maybe once a month or once a week, if even that. And I spent $8,000 on that course, and it was just fucking. Oh, I wasted my own money. Like it wasn't that I should have wasted my money. It's that I wasted my own money because I didn't take advantage of it the way that I should have been. And I just repaid for it, so paid $5,000 for it. I got access to it for another 6 months, and I'm locking the fuck in. Every single call, I'm hopping on them. Every call that will benefit me, I'm hopping on them. I'm making my sales skills better. Thing is that at least now my knocking skills are better, so I have an easier time on the doors setting appointments. That was kind of the hard part before, that I didn't really know how to knock and get appointments yet, so I couldn't practice my real sales skills. Now I'm getting in front of people a lot more often. Just started a company called Casual Closers where I'm hiring appointment setters. That's crazy. My camera just ran out of storage space, which I think I have like a pretty good size SD card, but I need to start. I just deleted a bunch of videos that I'd already edited and uploaded. But yeah, what I was talking about, I need to make $97,000 every single month, which sounds like a lot, but I know I can do it because there's people already doing it and they're not better than me. They're doing things that I'm not doing, but they're not better than me. As a human being, they are not better than me. So I just need to lock the fuck in. There's no way that I'm gonna make $97,000 if I don't lock in. Oh, the only thing that sucks though is genuinely like when I did the math, even this month, I only made $51,897. So I still didn't even hit my goal this month. That was off of 10 sales. But also a lot of those sales are small. There's a lot of small sales, like a lot of tiny deals. Like I'll say one deal was, so it was $9,000, 9,283, 3448, 1109, 1054, 12,383, 2234, 2619, 9150, 1113. So a lot of those were tiny sizes, tiny systems, low rates that I had to sell. My goal for this next month, and I'm gonna for this next month because I'm not gonna experiment it, but I could experiment it. Why don't I experiment it? fucking, why not? Oh, shit. See, this is the thing. It's what I'd always tell myself, do what other people aren't willing to do. I'm going to do a blitz. I'm going out to the desert, and I'm going to be knocking up there on the first week of April because I want to experiment and I want to see how it goes. But why the fuck don't I just drive up there myself and just do it? Why wait to bring my team along when I can just do it? And from now until April, I can get these high desert bills, which are being a fucking a pain, and they're paying a lot for electricity. They're paying a lot. Like, it's hot out there. Last year it got up to 120 degrees. So yeah, it's possible. I just need to adjust some things. I need to adjust what I'm doing. But anyways, February was a good month. I locked in. I can feel the momentum getting there. I just need the biggest thing that I need to focus on. I'll give myself 3 areas of improvement. I need to focus on my routine. I need to focus on my routine. I need to focus on my skills, building my actual sales skills, because a lot of these are I had to lower the price because I can't sell at max rate. Selling at max rate is when you make the most amount of commission, and that's who the guy who made $1.5 million last year in the office, he sells nothing but max rates because his average commission size is like $20,000. So he sells 2 deals and he's making the amount of money that I made in 10 deals. You know, if he's selling a $25,000 deal each deal, then he's making that money. Luna, my cat's fucking getting into the plastic bags. But areas of improvement, my skills, my routine, and my third thing. What should I improve on that I could have done this month and I didn't do the best? Fucking discipline, which just comes with routine. I just need to get disciplined. But let's do an actual thing. Routine, sales skills, and I don't know. I'm just perfect. I can't think of anything. No, I'm playing. Third thing that I could improve on. Being a better leader, because once again I just started this team, so if I can be a better leader, then they're going to set more appointments and I can close more deals and I'll make more money. So improve on my routine, improve on my sales skills, and improve on being a better leader. That's what I'm going to focus on this month. Let me write them down so I don't forget. So areas, let me see. Whenever I put this pen down, if you see my couch, it's like really light. And there's been multiple times where if I leave my pen open on the couch, it'll mark it and it stands out so much. And then I'm literally like fucked and I'm freaking out. So right now I was on and I hope that I didn't mark the couch. My girl's gonna kill me. But let's see. Areas of improvement. All right, sounds good. So I'm improving my sales skills, improving my routine and discipline skills, and improving my leadership skills. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being a part of this journey. If you don't believe in me, you're going to see at the end of the year when I make $1 million. I will make $1 million. I was about to say, because once again, shoot for the moon. Even if you don't reach it, you land among the stars. But that's not my mindset. I will make $1 million. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I need to just start speaking into existence. I was talking to my EA the other day, not CPA, because I got an EA. I was gay. Don't ever do that again. And he was like, how much money are you planning on making this year? And I was like, minimum 200K? Like, fucking minimum. Duh. Like, 200K, that's only what? 200K divided by 12. It's only $16,000 a month? Like, you got me fucked up. That's what I spent in December. I'm not making 200K minimum. Why did I even say the minimum 200K? But I said most likely around 500K or above 500K. Like, 500K, that's only divided by 12. It's $41,000 a month, which is definitely achievable, but we're doubling that. So 41,000. See, it should have been only $82,000 a month. I think it's actually $83,000 a month to make $1 million. $1 million divided by 12, $83,000 a month. But I'm already way behind track, and I've only made, once again, what, 20... I have only made $23,859. So now I need to make $97,000 a month. Oh, baby. Basically need to make 100K every single month, which isn't impossible. It's going to be hard, but it isn't impossible, and I need to create a game plan. Ooh, baby. It's going to be an interesting fucking year. Let's get it. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. If you know someone who needs solar, if they tell me that they got it off of my Instagram video, my YouTube video, they're not getting max rated. That's a promise that I'll make, okay? I won't max rate it because I want to have a good relationship between you guys and between me. So come over my way and I won't sell at max rate. If you know someone who needs solar, send them my way. Let's get the name out there. Let's do this. Let's make $1 million this year. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Good night.